How long did it take you to go there in front of Gammy? Because, you know, certain things you don't say in front of Gammy. Like, you don't talk about porn in front of Gammy.
Yeah.
But they did.
You know, it took, I think that when I was younger, I felt like, oh, like, obviously, like, there are certain things you just don't bring up, you know what I mean? But
Right.
I feel like my mom kind of helped me feel that safe vibe and be like, no, we're on a common ground. Gam knows she's about to hear some stuff that, you know, she may not have known.
Right.
And I think that it was really, like, my mom just kind of setting space for both of us.
Yeah.
Making space for both of us to feel just calm.
Yeah.
And I know for a fact she probably had individual conversations with both of us, you know, about this is what's, you know, is gonna happen. It might be a little hard,
Right.
but we just love and respect, compassion, understanding, all of these things. So I think that was really the biggest thing that helped me get comfortable.
Because growing up, there was always things that Willow was way more comfortable talking to her mother, of course, than with me, because my attitude was still very old school.
Yeah.
You know, with them.
I feel like it took you a minute. They had to convince you hard over a nice sushi dinner at Noble, and we're gonna talk this out.
Honestly.
I feel like you guys have learned so much as a family, but when I look at your journey, you know, you started out in the business in the early 90s, and back then, celebrity was like, you don't talk about anything.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Like, you're not open. How long did it take you to transition into being open and honest with the world, and how much of it had to do with her?
I think it had a lot to do with.
Did it have more to do with her or more to do with your own personal journey?
No, it definitely had a lot to do with my own personal journey, but her as well, because I did feel that Willow specifically was kind of in this emotional, physical bubble. And I wanted her to feel a sense of freedom, to be all that she is, you know, in a real way. And the thing that I know about girls is that, and specifically my daughter, she's really connected to me. So, you know, our daughters do what we do, not what we say.
Yeah.
And I was like, I gotta represent something different for her, especially now because she's coming into her womanhood.
Yeah.
You know, and I was like, all of this kind of like, you know, sheltering of the self and all of that, I was like, this is not going to be helpful to anyone.
Yeah.
It's time for you to evolve so that she can evolve more easily. Not to say that she won't have her trials and her difficulties, but I was just like, it's time to shed all that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so it's been an excruciating journey. It's been almost like being a little snake shedding skin constantly,
wow.
you know, different layers. And you know, even just what my childhood was like growing up in Baltimore, all that tough skin, you know, and what your perceptions are, you know, growing up in those neighborhoods, and then having to deal, you come out to Hollywood and then you get perceptions about that, like just having to peel away all that stuff.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a whole lot.
It's been a lot of work, you know, and then, so even for us, part of the reason we wanted to do this is like, share what that journey's been. So it doesn't mean that somebody else is not going to go on the journey, but at least they'll know
It's okay.
maybe it's okay and it can be a little easier. Because for me, a lot of my journey, I had to do a lot of it alone. There was nobody I really had to talk to, but I wasn't talking to anybody either. I'm sure if I had been talking more, maybe, you know, but that's why I wanted to just make our stories available, just to ease someone else's journey.
Exactly.
Yeah.